see so many people joined this this event, and actually it's my first online event in English. So please be patient and be kind. And at first, I would like to make this workshop interactive one. So I would like to ask you something sometimes, and at the end, we are going to practice some activities, how to boost your mental health. And we will also try to meditate a little bit. So please prepare your pen and paper, or just open some app in your laptop. So my first question is, what do you expect from this workshop? What would you like to know? And I will give you some time to think about this. And at first, I will introduce myself a little bit. And I will also share my screen because I prepared a presentation for you. So, as you already know, my name is Marketa. I am innovation designer, art director, and also founder of Terapie v Lese, Therapy in the Forest. Actually, all my professional life, I worked in agencies or for agencies. And actually, I co-founded one. It was like 15 years ago, and then I left. And recently, I founded this this project. And actually, Terapie v Lese is a team of professionals, of therapists. And we provide journeys for clients in the nature, in the forest, and now in a botanical garden as well. The difference between classical therapy is that it takes longer time. So you can speak about your issues and have someone who listen to you, so you can go deeper. And I chose the nature intentionally because it provides a lot of positive benefits, like lowering your stress, boosting your immunity, and it also helps creativity actually. And also walking is really good for your body and for your mind. So I would like to know what would you like to know. So, and you can just shout it, or you can write it in the chat, but please don't be shy. Is there anyone who wants to start?
Sorry, are you actually qualified again with the mental health? So you've got your own business. Are you qualified in obviously mental health? You know, do you counsel anyone, or do you understand what I mean?
Yes, sorry, Daria, I'm not. Could you repeat it?
Yeah. Are you qualified to sort of, you know, a lot about mental health? That's what I'm trying to say. So this event is going to be tools how to manage it, or is that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, you asked about my qualification. Actually, I studied psychology, but I didn't finish. I left in the 4th grade because I started the agency. But I have my own experience with therapy, and I am also in touch with a lot of psychologists and therapists.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So, is there?
There are some comments in the chat.
Different types of self-care, yes. Company I work to expect. Okay. So basically what we are going to discuss today is what mental health is, what is mental disorder. I'm going to present to you some interesting facts about emotions and also meaning in life. And I would like to present you some techniques, what to do in your daily life. So basically, in a nutshell, like mental health is its internal balance. It affects how you feel, how you think, and how you act. It means that it affects your mood, thinking, and behavior in everyday life. And it helps you to handle stress, relate to others, and also make choices. Mental health includes psychological, emotional, and social well-being. Psychological well-being is satisfaction with your life. It means that you actually like your life and your own personality, and that you are good at managing the responsibilities of your daily life. Emotional well-being means happiness, interest in life, and social well-being actually means positive relationships. And I mean positive ones, so that you feel that you are valued by other people. So, and well-being, it's very easy. It's just feeling well. So it's very easy to say this, but it's not always so simple to do this. Although the activities are very simple, like sleeping or walking, but at the beginning you have to figure out what is important to you and what makes you feel good, and then stick with it. And that sometimes it's not so easy. And I think that everyone wants to be mentally healthy because it brings many positive things, like that you feel happy, healthy, and socially connected. What I would like to say is that being mentally healthy doesn't mean that you have to be happy all the time. Many people in good mental health, including me, are often sad or angry or unhappy or feel fear. And these emotions are part of our lives, and they are pretty normal. They are natural because life brings so many new situations, and some of them we can influence and some of them not, like past or behavior of other people. But we can focus on how we respond to these situations. So it's pretty normal to feel full range of emotions, but it's up to you how you cope with them. And actually, like a month ago, I had a conversation with one of the therapists of Terapie of Lese, and we were in botanical garden and talking about hard times in our lives. And she told me that sometimes you are in a situation when the only goal you have is to survive. And it's absolutely okay to focus on yourself and just to try survive. It's also okay to curse from time to time. And actually, it can be good for your mind and for your soul. I have like my personal story with cursing as well, because for a long time I wasn't able to curse, and I mean like these very harsh words. I was able to think about them in my mind, but I wasn't able to tell them loudly. But recently during the summer, I had some issues with my ex-business partner, and suddenly I was able to use them, and I even enjoyed to pronounce them. And there is some scientific background behind cursing, and actually it can relieve your pain. And for example, people who swear are able to hold their hands in ice water for twice as long. There was a study on this topic, because swearing or cursing disperses your thoughts, so you don't focus on the pain. Also, cursing is really good to release the stress, and also it makes you appear more honest and authentic. And also, it can boost your exercise, because you don't focus on the lunches, for example, but you distract your thoughts. To sum it up, mental health is a dynamic state of internal balance. And by dynamic, I mean that it changes, it evolves during the time, because you go through several life epochs, like study, marriage, first child, divorce, death, you name it. It could be anything in your life. And you create the new internal balance after these experiences. You are not the same as you were at the beginning. And so it changes all the time. And this life balance, this to behave mentally healthy, it means that you respect and care for yourself and other living beings, like people, animals, flowers, trees, and that you also care for environment. And you also have ability to recognize, express, and modulate your own emotions. That it means that you are able to deal with different situations and respond to them. And it looks like that there is a link between ineffective emotional regulation and depression. Also, to be mentally healthy means that you are flexible and able to cope with adverse life events. It's a kind of adaptation to changes that life events may require. And for example, a lack of flexibility may result in anxiety. So it's normal to be nervous, like me before presentation, but it could be a big problem if you experience it all the time. So to be mentally healthy also means that you are able to function in social roles, and that you have meaningful social relationships, and also that you have nice relationship between your body and mind. It means that you accept your body, because your mind and body are connected, and issues with the image of your body, or just not paying attention to the body, can lead, for example, to eating disorders or poor physical health. And we all know that sometimes it's difficult to deal with emotions. So I would like to present you one rule. It's called 90-second rule. Brain scientist Jill Taylor came with this, and I would like to explain it to you. If you experience some stressful situation, and it could be anything, your body reacts. It's a natural reaction, and it flushes chemicals into your bloodstream. And so it prepares your body to respond. Like probably you know the basic two reactions, which are fight or flight. So you have these chemicals in your body, they are circulating, but after 90 seconds, after 1 minute and a half, they are absorbed. So emotions like anger or sadness could end in this moment. But when we are thinking about it, we are getting in emotional loop, and actually it stimulates another physiological reaction. So, and only by your thoughts. So you stay in this loop, but you don't need to. So what you can do, like, does anyone have any suggestions what to do in this situation? How to overcome this 90 seconds of pain or stress?
Maybe to get distracted in this 90 seconds, to do something that you enjoy.
Yeah. Probably you have heard about mindfulness, and it's about being present in the present moment. So if you just stay calm and observe your thoughts and observe what is happening in your body, it can really help to get above your normal responses to the stress, actually. So, and you can practice mindfulness every day just to stay in the present moment. So, what is mental illness? Like, basically, it's just the opposite of mental health, and it means, again, that it affects your mood, your thinking, and your behavior. And mental illness actually affects your ability to function each day and relate to others. You can feel miserable, for example. And I would like to say that many people have mental concerns from time to time, and it's pretty normal. But in a situation when it lasts for a long time, or you are not able to function in your everyday, it could be a problem. Risk factors are very individual. Like, everyone is different, and my life experiences are completely different than yours. So my level of resilience is also different than yours. So everyone has different strategies how to cope with daily issues, but the warning signs could be that it takes a long time. And I would like to ask you, or you can write, because don't be shy, please don't be shy to reply to these questions. what do you think are the warning signs of mental issues? Probably you know them. I think that most of us experienced some of them.
Like not sleeping enough or sleeping too much. So kind of just having like a restless sleeping schedule.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect. Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah.
also restless mind, you know, like constant anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or it could be that you can't find a way out of it. So you don't know how to help yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, becoming withdrawn, not talking to people, not going out.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yeah. So all of you were right. The list of warning signs is very long. I chose the ones which I think that most of us have experience with them. So first one is feeling anxious or worried. Like we all get worried or stressed from time to time, but when it's constant or when it interferes to your life, it could be a sign that something is happening. Lack of motivation to do anything is another sign. It means that you lost your interest in things you used to do and enjoy them. As you said, big changes in sleeping or eating habits. And actually, it is said that sleeping too much could be a sign of depression, but it doesn't mean that when you sleep too much, you are depressed. A lot of warning signs should be together to diagnose some mental health issue, disorder. Then, as you said, withdrawal from friends and family. So it means that you intentionally isolate yourself from others. Then feeling guilty or worthless. Probably you know these thoughts like it's my fault or I am worthless and so on. And the last one is inability to cope with daily problems. And it looks like that everything is hard and you just want to escape from your life. I would like to tell you that these signs are not bad. Actually, your body and mind are trying to communicate with you. They are not against you. They are give you these warning signs to tell you that not everything is okay and that something is happening. So listen to these signals and don't suppress them. It never works. And actually, it's not a shame to ask for help because we have doctors, we have nutrition specialists, we have even trainers for our body, but it's not common to have a professional counselor, but it's not a shame and it could really help. So now I would like to ask you, just raise your hand. Who wants to be happy in their lives? Just raise your hand. Okay. Perfect. So recently, I saw a very interesting presentation on TED. I will share a link with you after this presentation. And this young lady is a psychologist. Her name is Emily, And she asked hundreds of people what they consider important in their lives. And she found out that the meaning of life isn't about happiness, or fame, or fortune. And meaningful life is about believing that your life matters and that it makes sense. And actually, she established 4 pillars of meaningful life. And these pillars are belonging, it means relationships. Purpose, it means to have something worthwhile to do with your time. It's when you use your strengths to serve others. The 3rd pillar is transcendence, and psychologists call it flow. And actually, it's that feeling when you lose yourself in doing something like, I don't know, running or gardening or walking or just watching sunset. It's that feeling when you feel lifted above your daily problems or daily issues, when you are just for yourself. And the last pillar was the most surprising one for Emily, and it's a storytelling. And actually, it's about the story that you tell yourself about your life. It's your personal myth. And the good thing is that you create it, you can edit it, and you can even transform it. And by changing your personal story, you can change the whole perception of your life. I will give you a small example. For example, I can say, I'm not good in swimming, but I can say, I'm not good in swimming yet, but I'm trying. And the whole perception of my way to the swimming is changed. So what you can do to support your mental health. And I would like to present you with a list of activities you can do every day. They are not time consuming. You can start today and boost your mood and build your resilience. So I hope that you prepared your pen and paper, or just open some app on your laptop. So the first thing is tell yourself something positive. And it's kind of connected with the storytelling I just told you about. So how you think about yourself has a huge effect on how you feel. So take your pen and write one positive thing to yourself. Just tell yourself something positive, or choose some negative one experience and transform it to positive one. But it's easier to write something positive to yourself. And just let me know when you are finished. So, do you have it? Can we continue? Perfect, thank you. So the next thing is write down something you are grateful for. Gratitude in your life is amazing because it gives you the new perspective how to see your life. For example, when I struggle with I don't know, with my business or with anything in my life, I just sit and think about things that I'm grateful for, like I am healthy, my family is healthy, I had a lunch, I was on a yacht last week, and so on. And you will find that you have a lot of things in your life to be grateful for. So for now, write 5 things you are really grateful for in your life. And it could be anything. And this activity is not time consuming at all, because you can do it in the morning or before bed or while you walking. So you can practice it every day. So just write 5 things you are grateful for. So, ready? Can we continue? Perfect, perfect. So, the third step to better life is do something for someone. Already, you know already that being kind and helpful on others, to others, it really helps, because it has beneficial effect on how you feel about yourself. So write on your paper what you can do for someone else. And it can be even to have a call with your grandma, like some really simple thing you can do. And what you can do even today for someone. Mm-hmm.
Could I ask you a question about this point?
Yeah, sure.
The question would be, is it, the thing is, sometimes you do something for other people so much that people stop valuing it, and by that lack of value from the people, you feel less valued and you feel less worthy. And this can lead to depression in some case. So in this point, should you really focus on the people who you do things to? Or you should be selfless in this and not wait for the positive response?
As I said at the beginning, I think that positive relationships mean that you feel valued by other people, by people who are your friends or family. And I think that it's very important to feel it. Otherwise, I think that it can lead to waste of your energy to try to be good at someone who, and sorry that I'm harsh, who maybe doesn't deserve it. And I really don't know the circumstances and so on, but I think that you should feel that these people give you something back.
Thank you. Thank you. So can we continue? Okay. So next activity is exercising. Probably you know it, but exercise really helps with anxiety or stress because it releases endorphins, and you can include exercising to your day. Like, you don't need to spend 2 hours in a gym, or now it's not possible to be there. But anyway, you can just take a walk or run or do yoga, do whatever you like. But don't forget to move every day, because it's really beneficial for your body and for your mind as well. What you can do today is eat a good meal. And by good meal, I mean something that nourishes your body, like fruit or vegetables or nuts or fish, or you can have, I don't know, salad with lentils or pho soup, like something which is really good. Focus on one thing. We have already talked about this, and it means be present, like start bringing awareness to your daily activities, like brushing your teeth, for example, because you can focus on all of sensations you feel when you do this activity, like taste, like smell or sounds in your bathroom. And probably you remember that 90-second rule, so you can practice awareness in the stressful moments as well. Next advice is go to bed on time. Really, and you also mentioned it. It's really good for your mood and for your mind to have enough sleep. And probably you know it, but sleep deprivation has a significant negative effect on your mood. And the last point is take a break, and it means take a time for yourself. So you can try to meditate, for example, and we can try it together. Actually, this technique, it's a breathing technique, and it's called 4 square breathing. And actually, it's really good to refocus your mind and to calm down your thoughts. So we are going to inhale for a count of 4, and then we hold the air in our lungs for a count of 4. Then we will exhale for 4 and hold our lungs empty for the count of 4. So I will count for you, so I will make it easier for you, and we are going to try 3 breaths together. So, but at first, please straighten your spine, because most of the day we are like this. So straight your spine and back, and your feet should be on the floor. So I will ask you to close your eyes and breathe through your nose and exhale through your nose as well. So we are going to start. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3,
4. And again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. And the last one, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Let your eyes closed, and I would like to just let you know that you can do these practices every day. And if you do it consistently, you begin to feel better pretty quickly. According to studies, it takes, and from my own experience, it takes about 4 or 5 weeks to feel better. And it's very important to stick with it. So even if you feel better, don't stop with your activities and make it part of your daily life. So you can open your eyes, and I will be glad if you share how it was. If there is anyone who wants to share it, maybe you have many experiences with meditations. Okay, so I will just continue. Almost the last thing is that good mental health can boost your professional life. Actually, I have read one study. It was done by University of Oxford together with British Telecom, and they were trying to find a link between happiness and productivity. And it took 6 months, and the employees of British Telecom, of call center, got an email each week, and they were asked, how do you feel today? And they were presented by 5 emojis, from very sad to very happy, so they just chose one. And at the end of the research, the researchers found out that employees who felt happy increased their sales by 13%, and also they did less mistakes and have better relationships with others. So if you feel mentally healthy, your communication skills can improve, because you understand yourself and are able to express what you want. You are also able to set up your boundaries, and not just in your personal life, but in this professional. And you are also more present, and it means that you have better focus on things, and you are more resilient actually to unexpected things in your or situations in your life. And I also mean these business ones. And you are more open. You are more willing to meet new people and new opportunities. So at the end of my presentation, I would like to give you some tips. So how you can actually care about your mental health. You can try this application, which is called Calm. It's an application for meditation. Probably you know Headspace. Calm is something like this. I have a really good experience with the Mindfulness Club, and they do online events in these times, but only in Czech. You can try also online therapy, and there is a very nice project which is called Terapie. Or you can try to go to the nature with a professional, with therapy in the forests. And I would like to give you a small gift. So you will find it in your mailbox. So I would like to give you a voucher with a credit that can be spent on forest journey or a journey in a botanical garden. So it's everything by me. I would be glad if you have any questions that I can answer.
Thank you, Marketa. Yeah, let's open it up to Q&A if you guys have any questions. I know some of you asked at the beginning or shared like what you would like to get out of this workshop. So feel free to repeat a question out loud. I think that will be better.
So I'm going through chat right now, and I found that there are a lot of comments and messages. Okay. If you want, I can also share the presentation with you to have these tips in your laptop, and what other meditation techniques are helpful. Actually, there are a lot of, and I think that the simplest one is to focus on your breath. You can focus, for example, on sensations in your body, or sometimes what I do is I focus on a vision of light. And I think it's my specific technique how to calm myself. So on the internet there are a lot of, but what I really recommend is to start with breathing, because you know how to breathe, and you can modulate your breath according to you and calm yourself. So thank you for nice comments.
There was one question at the beginning about how should we deal with lots of stress around lockdown and uncertainty of our future of work, business, or personal life. Do you have any comments on that one? I think that would help everyone here. Definitely me too.
I will try. So I think it's not that there is no magic or miracle. I think that the way, because even me is under pressure, because I don't know if I am able to go on streets or not, because it changes every day. But what is really good is to have some routine in your life and stick with it. And by routine, I mean get up at 7 o'clock, then do something, and because it helps you to have a feeling that you have your life under control. So these rituals are very good, and also you can try these tips and techniques to incorporate it to your life. So I hope that I answered your question, Helen.
Okay, so if we don't have any more questions, I would like to thank you, Marketa, for your time and for sharing your knowledge and yeah, giving all of us some tips what we can do for our mental health. And yeah, with that, thank you again for doing this for the community. We will be doing more workshops in the upcoming weeks. The next workshop will be focused on resilience, which is also another topic that should help people in these challenging times. So we are going to send you more information with that, and also we will send you the voucher that Marketa prepared for you. So thank you, everyone. I hope you all have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.